how to join between two data sets, right? So let us begin with this part. First of all, we will be understanding the, so in this session, we will be learning about group by operation. And what is group by operation? Group by operation is basically when we can split the data into multiple ones. So what is in this? First of all, we will be importing the file, and then we are going to make one dictionary, right? That has the three keys, that is team, rank, and year. In that we have accordingly we have certain values, and then we can convert this data frame into a data frame, right? We can convert this into a data frame, this dictionary, and then we are going to print it, and then we are going to perform different operations, different group by operations. Let us see how does it work on Colabs, right? So open Colab, I have open Colab, and let us name it as data manipulation using Python. And after this, like how to use the group by command, let us start with this. First of all, we are going to import the pandas file, and then we are going to make a dictionary, and we are making a dictionary of, let's say, one cup. And here we are going to take the three key values. Let us take the three key values, and then we are going to assign some values with it. So make sure it is a string, so it should be enclosed within double quotes or single quotes, right? So let's say, suppose I am taking the repetitive ones also, so that I will make you understand why I am taking repetitive ones. So if it is a string, you need to enclose it between double or single quotes. Let's take another Australia value, because we are going to deal with the indexes part here. Right, in which year this country was. Australia I have taken three times. Then let's take India again. Let's take another country as Australia. Okay. Then let us move to the next key pair value. So here we are going to take the rank, and in this again we are going to have some values. Let us take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So take any values, the rank values which you are going to take, and here we have like whatever the number of teams. Like we have number of teams. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 pairs you have developed, right? So here also you are going to insert the 11 values. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10 and 11, right? Now let us take the another key pair value. So because it is a integer, you need not have to take it in a double quotes or a single quote, right? So here let us take the third value as year, wherein we are going to put the values, the year values. Again, it should be like 11 values should be there. So that it should match with the keys. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So you have taken the corresponding year values as well so that we can have a dictionary. So this is our complete dictionary which has the 3K favor. Let us convert it into a data frame. So the function would be data and frame, and the variable you are going to pass it whatever your dictionary name is. So here our dictionary name is World Cup. So we are getting it as World Cup. And it should be, because it's a case sensitive language, you need to maintain the uppercase and lowercase accordingly. So PD has a data frame. Data frame is nothing. Data frame is like your table which contains rows and columns. So here let us make the dictionary into a data frame, and let us use group by command. So how to use group by command? We are going to have df dot group by, and then we are going to pass for which value you are going to make the group. So we are taking it as team. So we are taking this part, right? We are taking the team as a group pair value, and then take it, make the particular groups. Let us run. Let us see. Hope any errors would not come, because sometimes if you make mistakes like comma, or sometimes if you forget to print the like this commas or braces, it will give you. So make sure you are whenever you are making the dictionaries, it would be like this. So here we our data frame is ready, and our groups are also ready. So first of all, like starting with the A part, that is Australia. Australia here comes with how many times? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 indexes accordingly. And what are those 5 indexes? Where it is coming? Like this is my 0 index. This would be my first index. This is my second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth. Right? So here, like at what index it is present. So it is going to print at that particular index. So here it would be printing like this. Like let's suppose take it as India. So at India, you will see India is at index 1, 0, 1, 2, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it is again it is repeated at the ninth index. So it would be showing you the next two indexes. This is how we have grouped the particular key values accordingly, right? And suppose you don't have the repetitive ones like Sri Lanka or Pakistan, or you may see the other countries, it is going to show only the, yeah, it is going to show only the one term, that is group or the index of that particular country, right? Let us take the next part. Let's suppose we are taking the multiple ones. Now suppose we have taken only the first, only the this thing here, right? Wherein we have taken the teams only the teams we have taken. Suppose we have multiple columns. Now how to group the uh, dictionary or key pairs or data sets into your multiple columns? Let us see how it works. So here again we are taking the importing the file, and here we are going to make a dictionary, and in that dictionary let's suppose we have key pair values and keep it as same, and we are going to index group by with two key pair values, that is team and ICC rank. So here we would be having teams and rank. So rather than sending the single variable as an argument, we are sending two, for which we are going to put the grouping part, right? So here what we are going to do is, it is going to pair like this. This country and the rank would be paired in that part. Let us see the execution part also. So here only you have to only change it in this term only, like rank, and in this rank, you, if you are going to run it, it is going to give you the two parts. So here we have not taken the, because there are multiple groups. Always remember there would be a like syntax would be maintained, so you need to check it out, like angle brackets should be there. Okay. So here we have a square bracket should be there. So here what we have done, we have taken the group by command, and in this group by command what we have done, we have taken two keys, right? That is team and rank. Okay, and then how it's going to group it, it is going to group it like this. Your Australia, what is your rank of Australia? It is, what is the, first of all, what is the index of that? So it would be like that, right? What is the index, what is the rank, and how it is going to present it. It is going to show all the things, like the index part also, the rank part also. It is actually grouping your particular country, right? So here you may see like it is your Australia, and guys, like this. Sometimes you it, so Australia, and which is at rank 1. So it is like that, right? Again Australia you would be taking at the index 5. So it is accordingly they are grouped into both the multiple columns are selected. So yes, you can do so. You can use the group by operation using single column and using multiple columns. So there are two ways of doing so, right? Now let us see how we actually use them, how we actually use them with the next method. Yeah, suppose I want to use a single group. I want to extract a single record from the table. Let's suppose I have a group of records and I want that group of records to be shown like that, right? So it is like how you are going to show it. So here, first of all, you will be importing the file. Then you are taking the dictionary, key pair values as we have done already. Now the main part that we are going to focus is here. We are going to take the, first of all, we are going to convert it into a data frame that we have already done, right? This part we have already done. We have make the group also, but we have make the group using only single column. So let's take the single column, and then on which group, like you have so many countries over here, right? In this PPA, for which country you are making the, I'm taking for, let's suppose, India, right? Get the group of India. So now it is going to extract the record of India. So that is which function we are going to use for selecting a particular group. For selecting a particular group, we are going to use the function that is get group, right? Let us see how it works in there. Now, before moving into this, like how get group or how we may use these commands, we must understand like these commands must be like used with, like you may say, with a particular key pair value, right? With a particular key pair value. Otherwise, it is not going to work and it is going to give you an error, right? Let us see. So here we will be taking that, rather than taking this, we are taking as dot get, and also group command, and we are not taking it as the multiple columns, right? We are taking a single. So, like we have not given it as a single. We have taken it all only as a single column. We are not taking it as a multiple column. So, what it is extracting? It is extracting the single record from the data set. Rather than importing the whole data set, it is going to take the single data set from the like from your table. right? So let's suppose, like suppose I'm saying India comes two times, so it is going to be printed on the screen two times, right? And suppose, let's suppose we are going to have a function like joins. Have you heard about joins, right? We have in the last session I have already given you this thing, like how to use joins, right? Before moving into the joins, first we perform the concatenation function, because if we do so, we are going to concatenate two tables. Let's suppose we have table 1 and we have table 2, and we want to extract them as a, we want to merge them. Let's suppose we want to merge them as a single table. So there are different techniques, like you may use a process that is called concatenation, which is actually the combining of two or more data structures. So here we have taken the one dictionary, another dictionary, and then we are going to combine them with a function that is called concat. So here, first of all, we will be making two dictionaries. Otherwise, if you are taking a single dictionary, so because there are some considerations how you are going to perform those parts, right? So you are going to perform it accordingly, like you have to maintain it. You have to take the two dictionaries and then you are going to concatenate it. Let's run it. So I'm taking another code here, right? Let's suppose import pandas as pd, and let us take the first dictionary as world champions. So now we are going to define the dictionary. So again, this would be my first key pair value, that is team. I'm going to take, and here I'm going to take the values over. Let's suppose some country's name I'm going to take, right? Australia. Let's take Indies, and then Sri Lanka. So you may take any values over here. Let's take uh, Pakistan. So you have number of values, you can take it, and then so make sure you are actually taking the double quotes, and because it's a case sensitive language, you would be having an error if you are not putting the comma part, right? So let's take the second key pair value as rank, right? And take the rank value. So now we need to calculate how many countries are there: one, two, three, four, and five. So here let's take five, right? Let's take another key is points, right? So here you have to take some points over there. Suppose 876, 777, 908, 879. So you have five values over here. So you need to write five values here also. Okay, one, two, three, four. Right. So this is our first dictionary. Right. Let us start with the second dictionary. So my second dictionary is sugars, and here over here again I'm going to have some teams part, right? Let us take team. Now let us take the key pair values. Suppose I'm taking South America, and then take Africa, and then take New Zealand, Zealand, right? So this would be my first key pair value. Let us take the second as rank. Now in rank, what we would say, There are only three countries, so you have to mention it three only. 1, 6, and 7. Suppose I would be taking, and then we will be having points. So here, let us take some points. 3 points for each key pair value, right? So these are two dictionaries that are ready to be used for concatenation, right? So one has some values, second dictionary has some values. Let us make it as first of all as a data frame. So I'm making it as df1, that is data frame 1, and then we are going to take the function data frame, pass the variable world underscore champions, right? And then df2, take pd dot data frame, because it is already coming. So basically it is converting it into data frame. These two dictionaries are converted into data frames. Now let us use the concatenation function, right? pd dot concat on which part? That is df1 comma df. So this is how it is going to. Let's run it. E is missing, so always try to have like dot, comma, parenthesis. Everything is to be checked. Now in this part, what we have done, we have taken a dictionary, right? And then we have taken three key pair values, that is G, rank, and points. This is my first dictionary. Okay. Now in the second dictionary, what we have done, we have taken three keys, and these three keys has some values over there, right? So this would be my second dictionary. Now first of all, the next step would be you are going to convert these two dictionaries into data frames. How you would be converting it? With the help of data frame function, right? So here it would be taking your parameter as your dictionary name for converting it, and then again in data frame 2, because df1 is what, a variable that is holding one data frame, a variable that is holding second data frame, right? So there are two variables that we have used. First is world champions, second is chokers, right? And after that, what we have done, we have printed, we have we are going to print these two data frames, and how? While concatenation, while combining them, right? Combination of what? Combination of data frame 1 comma combination of data frame 2. This is how we are going to combine. Now let us see the output. You have the three key pair values, that is team, rank, and points. Here also we have team, rank, and points. So you may see the first team is like this. From 0, it is the index that is maintained, right? From 0 to 4 you have first index, right? Because there are four values, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So because it starts from 0, we have 5 values, right? So we have 5 values over here. So our index is from 0 to. So this is our data frame 1. This is our data frame 1. And for our second data frame, like South America, America, and Africa, and New Zealand, you have the data frame from 0 to 1, right? 0, 1, 2. You have three values, so you have starting with it. So how you segregate it? Like if I see the output, how is segregated? This is my data frame 1 and this is my data frame 1. You can see the index part of that, right? You can see and you can find out easily, like these are my first data frame and this is my second data frame. But it is merged into because we are combining two data frames. Okay. Now let us take how we append. This is also another function when we use the append function. So the same procedure is followed in append also. It is combining two or more data frames. Now here what we are going to do is, you are taking the first dictionary, you are taking the second dictionary, right? And then again you are converting it. The procedure would be same like your concatenation part, right? When you use the concate function, Here also we are going to use the combining of two dictionaries, like your first dictionary and second dictionary. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the append function. Rather than using another function, we are going to append it. Right? Now let's see, let's say we are going to append it, but appending with one more field. Like you may see, rest of the key pair values are same. Teams, rank, champion year is not present in chokers. So we are also going to add a champion year in world champion, and then we are going to append this part. Right? Let us start with this. So here, first of all, we will be taking another key pair value, that is year, right? And then we can take the year as 1978, 1999. Because we have five values, we need to insert five values. Right, so we have added one year, one key that is extra from your chokers, and then we are going to append that part. So now you need to check it out, this thing also, like this was not present in the second list. This key pair value is not present in the second list, right? Rather than like all the keys are matching from dictionary 1 and dictionary 2, right? You may have one, you may have two, you may have three, right? You can do this thing also, like you can have the extra part in the second dictionary, in the you can do in the second dictionary, but yes, you can do so. Like if you want to add the year in the chokers part, you may do so, right? So I have added the year part in the champions. You may do so like in the chokers parts also. So let us append this part. Yeah. So here we are going to use the append function, and let us take the. So here basically it is also the combining of two or more data structures, right? So here what we are going to do is, yes, it is added the year part, right? But like you can see here also it has added the year part. But what about the chokers? Like why it is not added in this part? Because this dictionary does not have the year key, right? Yes, it is going to append it. Yes, it is going to combine the two data frames, right? But what will happen? Like you may see from 0 to 1, 0 to 4, it you will have the first dictionary, right? First data frame. From the second part, when the year would be coming, it will take null values, right? NaN means nothing is there, because we have not defined that key in our second data frame, right? So in our first data frame, we have defined it. In the second data frame, we have not defined. Okay, in the first data frame we have defined it, in the second data frame we have not defined it. So yes, we can combine those data frames also which are mismatching, like your key pair values are not actually present in the second, or you may say the second one or the first one. But it is going to work. How it is going to work? With the help of append or concat functions, right? Now hope you have understood the session, hope you like the session, and we will be continuing with more steps like in the next session. And in the next session I would be telling you about like how to access a particular row, how to access a particular column of the data frame, right? And how to perform joins function. That is very very important, because when you practically implement the concept, you will be using these join functions. Thank you.